Good evening and welcome to the Pizza Roundtable, part of the I Need Pizza Club Network, where every Tuesday at about 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, we talk about the pizza news of the week. I am one of your hosts this evening, Jim Mumford, joined by the amazing Anna Crucitt and the equally amazing Will Dumas. Yeah, Will, good evening. How are we doing? Yeah. Great. I just didn't have technical issues for 15 minutes.
We're here. I'm really excited about the show.
Not touching anything, the mic, the camera, it's all fine. We're not touching any of the knobs. Ready to talk about pizza.
I can't wait. How was your Thanksgiving?
I'll start. Good. I didn't cook. It's a one day a year. I don't do any of it. I do just a couple sides. Wife does turkey. Is awesome. I got to watch my Packers win over all the Lions fans that were in my house. It was just just sweet. How about you both? I know, Anna, you were traveling, right?
I was traveling, so I also didn't have to cook. So that was great. I brought a lot of gelato, so we ate probably too much over the weekend, but it was great. It was fun.
For people that cook, we certainly did not a lot of cooking. I did not have to cook. The bird, at least, I did make sides, so that worked out. But I had an enjoyable time with everyone I was with, so that's always a plus, right? That's for sure. So we had a good time.
All you can ask for. That's awesome. Any other pizza adventures? There's one gelato adventure I'll mention. I'll give you a plug. Have any pizza adventures before we get there? Anybody? I mean, it's Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a good one. I tried to make pizza on Thanksgiving and then was shot down, so that worked well. Yep.
Sure.
Just need to rethink the timing of when I'm gonna have pizza. I was talking to you guys about making a pizza, and then my wife was kind of like, "Are you an idiot? We're not having pizza on Thanksgiving because you have too many things already." And in retrospect, this is a fair statement. At the time, it sounded like a good idea.
Yeah.
We didn't get there.
Why don't
We
you
made,
put turkey on it? And then
this is one of those things I wasn't gonna argue with Anna. It was shut down and that was it.
yeah, that was a hard no.
I made some Thanksgiving calzones on Sunday, so we
I
made
love
up
that.
for it
I love
there,
that.
right? So that was cool.
That's
We
awesome.
did barbecue turkey pizza with all the stuff. I do one of those every year. It slaps. No business being that good. And you put a little cranberry on it. Yeah, it's lovely. So yeah. Oh yeah. It's
And you
lovely.
had this on Thanksgiving?
No, we had it
Okay.
Saturday.
I was about to go
No,
make an
on
argument, so
Thanksgiving,
I
that
just
would
wanted to
be.
make sure I
I
understood,
mean, hey,
Jim.
I'll go on record and say we did. I'll do anything in the name of pizza. Anna, any other pizza related? I mean, you do pizza kind of all the time.
I don't know what's like a standout comment on making pizza, so it's like I do make pizza pretty regularly.
You do, yes.
Probably over Christmas will be, since I'll be in Pittsburgh, there will be more making of pizza. So my family will be in town. I'll be doing lots of pizza classes because everybody likes to do those. And so got to teach some people how to make pizza.
My bucket list is to make one of your pizza class. I've been to a gelato demo, but I need to see one of the pizza class. That's on my bucket list. No joke. Speaking of gelato, I am on day 2 of your advent calendar. It's awesome. We wait till the kids go to bed for obvious reasons because I'm not sharing that. So I love it. Very fun. I'm going to send you all the ratings afterwards.
Great.
So be sure to tune in for that. So
you can be as honest as you want. My children are the hardest critics. They're like a solid 1 star. I was like, guys,
come on. I thought the
like,
oatmeal cookie was a 5
I do
star.
not like this. Yeah, my 8-year-old gave me a 1 star on that one. I was like, that's fine. Whatever.
Pretty classic 8-year-old move.
You wait until you get to day 4. It's my favorite flavor.
I want to jump ahead. I'm trying not to, but boy, I have a bad day. I'm going to time warp to the 14th of
I think I gave you
December.
an extra, so really you can eat one ahead and then the others on.
That could be the move. All right. Speaking of the move, we have a really fun and eclectic lineup this evening. But we were talking about snow before we got a bunch of snow here in the Midwest. So we're going to start there. So courtesy of News 8, we are in La Crosse, Wisconsin, I believe. Snow cruise, eat free at La Crosse's Pizza Ranch Sunday. awesome stories. According to a Facebook post, Buffet is feeding the community snow removal teams on Sunday, because let's face it, they woke up at 3 a.m. in a blizzard and did some snow plowing. So we'll start with Anna, since you're a fellow Midwesterner. Pretty cool, right? I mean, snow plowing's hard, and a little bit of pizza, I think, is a small thank you, right?
Absolutely. We have to have our parking lot plowed. And the company comes, it's really just a family business. It's this guy and his wife and
Should be.
another with one employee. And when it snows, they're every other hour plowing that.
That's right.
It's not like they come through once. It's like constantly salting it. I mean, you're up all night doing
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's intense. Think
I
of
I
us.
love it. Will, I mean, any objection here? I'd be shocked if you did, but
Imagine. I was like, "F those snowplowers, don't give
they're
them
getting
anything."
paid.
Listen, I know I left the snow behind, but I appreciate, having to clear snow, so more the merrier, give them whatever you can, that's awesome. All for it.
Yeah, agreed. Plowing, as someone who did a lot of shoveling this weekend, and my back is feeling it. Yeah, snow plowing is not for the weaks. Yeah, would not recommend.
I
Certainly.
don't.
No, I don't blame you. I do not blame you.
I'm not going to do
Um,
that.
no.
Sorry.
So
I'm happy for you.
thank you, thank you. I definitely treated myself to some pizza afterwards, actually.
I love that.
So can't segue that one. That's actually the truth. But speaking of Pennsylvania, I'm gonna ask a question. I think we know, right? Do we know what the actual, pizza capital of the world is? It's not New Haven. It's not New York. Do we know where that is in Pennsylvania?
The pizza
Will
capital
knows,
of
but
Pennsylvania?
pizza, yeah, it's pizza capital of the world. It's Pennsylvania town. I mean,
Probably,
it's
Scranton.
yes, nailed it. Old Forge, Pennsylvania. Why is Old Forge, Pennsylvania, the pizza capital of the world? It's courtesy of the Keystone. So NEPA, northeastern Pennsylvania, specifically, as Will said, around the greater Scranton area, is considered the pizza capital of the world. So first off, look at those. They're trays. I've learned those are trays of pizza
Yeah.
for the Old Forge style. Yep, I can learn. So it's a great article. I hope you read it. I hope you learn a little bit. But long story short, Lackawanna County, Old Forge Pizza is the pizza capital because it just kind of is, right? It's kind of a melting pot of a bunch of different styles. It's New York influence, it's Sicilian influence, it's its own influence. Old Forge style pizza with these, so the white pizza puff. It's kind of, yeah, it's all cheese, no real sauce, mostly with like a broccoli. And then you've got kind of these trays of pizza that's fluffy but dense. It's kind of a vibe. So, Anna, you're the closest of us to that area, other side of the state. Ever heard of Old Forge Pizza? Familiar?
I have had it. I'm I wouldn't say I'm super informed, but I've heard of it. I have had it and it's really delicious. It is crispy, like it's
Yeah.
dense, but that's what I like. I like a bready type of pizza. So I'm looking
Yeah.
at that and I'm like, that's so my style.
Yeah. All day. Will ever had an Old Forge? Ever
You
been to
know,
Lackawanna County?
I haven't, but Jim, can you sell me on this a little more? Why do I need this in my life?
Yeah.
And what's the key characteristic that I'm thinking about for this
Yeah.
pizza if
Let's
I'm
find
if
a
I'm
good
gonna try to
picture.
make it?
So here's what I would say. It's like a Roman style pizza if you Americanized it, right? It's thick, right? I mean, it's thick, it's bready,
It's not real
it's
airy.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
It's kind of like a cross between a Taglio slice and kind of that lunchroom pizza that we were talking about the other day, right? Where it's thick, it's dense. The sauce is definitely like more of a gravy, right? And I would say there's not a lot of nuance to it because there is, but it is what you see kind of is what you get there. And then this pizza puff, right? Jimmy Henry does a style I love, but it is basically you take what you saw, you fold it in half, tons of cheese, right? Your provolones, your mozzarellas, broccoli a lot of times goes in the white. And just like I said, it's dense, but it's just satisfying. It's hearty, and there's just something very unmistakable about the textures and the no nonsense ness of the style.
I
Okay.
I grew up eating, so we wasn't called Old Forge style,
Yeah,
but
it's
I grew up eating this style of pizza, really. in my hometown, and it was like to this day, it's still my favorite pizza, like nostalgic. They are still in business. It's a little bit sweeter, like the sauce is
Yeah.
sweeter. I think there's a proportionate amount of cheese that they put on it. It's not like too overdone. I don't know
No.
about this one, but yeah, I just like it feels like when you're eating it that even the underside of it, like every bite of it's like an end piece, you know?
Yeah.
Like it
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So
I
Arco
like
mentioned,
that.
yeah, Arco mentions lot of great spots. Ravello's is in the book. Pat's a great guy and one of the OGs. But yeah, please check it out if you're ever in northeastern Pennsylvania. Get yourself a tray, called a tray of Old Forge pizza.
I end up watching a lot of is it Nipa pizza reviews,
Yeah,
Jim? Is that how we
yeah,
say it? Is that how we say it? So I've seen a lot of these.
it's awesome. Yeah, and they say definitely friends of the pod do that. But I love it. I love Old Forge getting some love. Speaking of kind of crazy pizzas, so I love a good wild pizza. Right? I know we're all kind of purists, right? You get your pepperoni, you get your plain, not cheese, you get your plain slice. But there's something about I could be taught. There's something about just an
right.
insane slice of pizza. And here's one. It's made its way around the internet. I'm sure you've seen it. This article, WROR, pregnant wife's insane pizza order goes viral and I eat it. So let's just go right to this order. All right, here we go. I'm just going to read it off here. Triple pepperoni, extra cheese, banana peppers, light jalapenos, half chicken, half mushrooms, half caramelized onions, half olives, and of course, light sauce. I'm going to start with Will. Let's just unpack again. Triple pepperoni, extra cheese, banana peppers, light jalapenos, half chicken, half mushrooms, half caramelized onions, half olives. I'm assuming all in the same half. Light sauce.
Just
Jim,
I said this. Come on, hit
I
me.
was gonna say for all benefit for this guy, I pray they got the halves on the right spot. You know what I mean?
Yes,
The right
right.
halves on the
Yes,
right halves. Because
right.
otherwise that seemed like it could have been detrimental from looking at this order if it was not. So Godspeed to them.
So yes,
This is nuts, man. This is
the
nuts.
note. I mean, yes, this looks unhinged. No, I would not be questioning my wife. Please don't anger her. Godspeed. Which definitely husband duties. You're making a face, which I was happy you would be. Talk to me about the flavor profile of this here pizza.
Flavor profile. Actually not too bad. I would probably not use the olives, but that's like the least of it, truth be told. I'm really where I'm like kind of lost is the light sauce. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
honestly, they probably couldn't put a lot of sauce on it because everything would fall off otherwise. Maybe that was like a gift to the pizza maker. But yeah, I don't know. The caramelized onions and mushrooms, that sounds great. Leave it with
Yeah.
chicken and move on. But the banana peppers, jalapenos on it, it's like 3 extra things. Probably didn't need to be there.
Yeah, you're right. The thing that stands out to me that's the most chaotic is the triple pepperoni. Because
Yeah.
right off the bat, you are starting with a layer of cured meat, right? And I get triple pepperoni, extra cheese, banana peppers. You're there. And
Yeah.
then we just started kind of throwing the garden at it. Listen, will I try a slice? Absolutely. Would it be the best pizza I've had? I don't know. I just also love the halves because I don't know if the halves are all on one half. I'm assuming
As
they
you
are.
were
I've seen
reading
the
that,
ticket.
my brain started like quartering this, like on its own. I was like, so half chicken and then half on the other half mushrooms. And then you were like half caramelized onion. So I like started to put it on a third.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Oh,
wait, all of this is supposed to be on one half,
yeah.
right?
I,
That was
I,
what we
I've
gathered.
got the ticket up right here, and there's no delineation of left half, right half. This is all just beautiful chaos.
I thought this was
I
going to be
bet
separate halves.
I'm
I thought this was going to be separate
100%
halves.
sure that pizza did not get made correctly.
No, not a chance.
100%.
Not a chance. I can
Yeah,
some have, and
I'd put money
you
on it.
you know who I feel bad for? That guy trying to provide a nice
100%.
pizza to his pregnant and I'm
Yeah.
assuming hangry wife if she's ordering it. So I Godspeed to him and Godspeed to everyone. But so man, you gotta make one of these testers in the kitchen tomorrow and show us how to do it. Tell us how it is.
I mean, I could probably no. But
No, no.
you know what I just thought of? The tomato sauce, right? Heartburn. I bet that's why it's light sauce So that makes sense now.
And light jalapeno, right? I
Yeah, is
mean,
it light
that's now we're
jalapenos?
now we're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I'm like, "Why would you
And
put white sauce on it? You have all that other."
triple the
can,
pepperoni.
can I counterpoint you? Triple pepperoni, like Will said.
Maybe she doesn't get heartburn from the triple pepperoni.
Well, maybe they use a quality product. And that's gotta
Can
be it.
can can you just tell us, I know you would never have this order like come in, but just put yourself in the position of receiving this order and reading this ticket off. Can you just give us what that would feel like and the reactions you think you get from the team?
Yeah, so they would they would just print right out into the pizza station, and we would read it, and then if it came in online, we would be like, "Hey, can you call Scott and tell him we're not gonna make this pizza?" And that would be the end of the conversation. Like, we would just refund
Respect.
him. There's no chance.
No,
We wouldn't even, like,
no words.
we honestly just had somebody get so upset with us that we wouldn't, like, make the pizza adding extras. I couldn't even remember, and they just, like, went off on the server, and I was like, "This isn't the 15 years we've had a restaurant, never one time have we been like, 'Yes, you may make this pizza however you want.'"
'Cause at a certain
Would
point, right, you can't make the pizza with quality, right?
I don't think you'd be able to lift this pizza if you for you if you put all this stuff on it. Like, it
Well,
wouldn't
on a
pick it up.
Neapolitan pizza, yeah, it's definitely not gonna. I mean, you could absolutely make it, but triple pepperoni on a Neapolitan, like, that just what are you it's like a pile of soup. And then I'm thinking, well, we could stick it on one of our Sicilian shells, but even still, like, how are you holding that? How are you going to eat all of that? You're gonna bite into it. The texture of the crust has to be stable enough to hold 3 layers of pepperoni on top of chicken. Chicken is heavy. And then you have the mushrooms and the onions, that's sliding right off. So I just feel like you're not gonna have a good experience even eating it.
Yeah.
But maybe she didn't care. Maybe she's just ready to eat it knife and fork in a bowl, and
Yeah.
that's fine too, but
You know what?
not at my restaurant.
Honestly, one of those old forges would probably hold up to it. If I'm being fully
Well, yes,
legal here.
that is true.
There's a missed segue opportunity, honestly.
That is true.
Next time I talk about things. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to make one just to try it, but that sounds like a lot of work. So I'm not going to. But you know what? I love unhinged pizza orders, right? I just do.
Yeah.
And again, I'm more of a purist. I'm a plainer pepperoni guy, but sometimes you just need to keep clicking buttons. I want that. I want that. And you
Yeah.
get what you
I'm
get.
still gonna
Yeah,
leave
no way though.
off of it.
Yeah, it's fair. Well, I tell you one restaurant who would love to make this pizza, and that's Pizza Hut. So, courtesy of AOL.com, which is perfect for an article talking about the 90s, 12 retro Pizza Huts that will transport you back to the 90s. So, I'll stop right there. I'll pause. We'll go to Anna first. Did you have that quintessential Pizza Hut experience in the 90s? I know you've been there around food, but do you have that memory of the Miss Pac-Man? Yeah. I mean, what's that mean, right? That to you?
For me, what was really special about going to Pizza Hut in the 90s was that you could get a personal pizza. And it was small, but it was mine. And I had 6 other siblings, and I didn't have to share my pizza, and I could eat it. And they gave you a little box to take whatever part of it you didn't eat home. And it felt very like personal, and it was totally in the red cups with the little lamps and the
Yeah.
booths, and it was very nostalgic, and now it doesn't exist in my neck of the woods, but
Well, you might be surprised. Will, same experience?
I am with you. The little personal pan pizza and just the crispiness like that crust had on it. It is so distinctive. And the oily touch of it, I will just never
Yes.
forget. Being
Mhm.
young and having that, and also transitioning to when I got slightly older, like high school, and experiencing the Pizza Hut buffet
Buffet.
for
Yes.
like summertime practices where we would go as like teams and eat it during lunch and like immediately regret that of starting like second section of practice for like the
Yeah,
summertime kind
right.
of things and be like, why the hell did I do that? But like it was worth it for
Yeah.
those 30 minutes that I was there with everyone, you know?
I love that you said because those are my two memories: the book at pan pizzas, and then yeah, after football camp, we'd all go to the Pizza Hut down the road, and eventually they just kick us out, right? Because we would
Yep.
just clean the place out. Those are my two memories. So I love that. And if you want to feel that again, there are 12 retro Pizza Huts that will transport you. I'm just going to go through where they are. First one, Eureka, Illinois. That is south of Chicago by maybe an hour and a half, I think. I remember my Illinois geography. Warsaw, Indiana, that's northern Indiana, by where I grew up. Georgetown, Ohio.
Pause. This
Yeah,
green
right.
roof, Jim, I just stand out to
That's
everyone
it.
else. I've never seen this
I
before.
You've never
think
seen
Like,
the green roof?
lighting.
I've seen the
no.
red. You're right. That's a green roof.
This stood out to me. I was like, wait, this is not the red roof logo doesn't quite match the green roof next to it, but just was interesting.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
you may
that is.
I
continue,
bet
sir.
there's
Yeah.
it's Ohio, they probably have some rules around how everything has to look in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks, Georgetown. Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Oh, so
You
good.
Yeah, Eureka, Arkansas with the light, right? I mean, I just want one of those lights in my basement
Yes.
so badly. Marled, North Carolina. That same state
This
as you, at
is
least, Will.
just Googled it. It was an hour away from me. I will happily go try this out when I'm up in that area for sure, man.
Lunch
I have no
buffet.
lunch buffet. There's no salad buffet. Totally fine. I'm happy just to go
Fine.
for whatever the offering is, though. I'm in.
It's fine. Marnick, Virginia. We're getting warmer. Fredericksburg, Texas, with this isn't the stuffed crust. They had like the little mini, I forget what it was called, but I know what that tastes like. It's awesome. Forget what that was called.
Yeah, I don't know
Cheese
what this
sticks
one
and
Remember
was.
that.
Potsdam, New York. All right, we're getting closer to Anna. And there we go. Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, same state. That sounds like it's by you.
Looks the part.
Yeah, right.
I don't know that. 157, that's in the eastern part of the state.
Well, at
That's
least same
okay.
state. Same state.
Maybe
I know it's far.
that's okay. Well, my in-laws live in Allentown, so
Okay.
that's gotta be close to that.
And then, of course, we're all going to fire up the jet and go to Honolulu, the Pizza Club jet, because nothing says to me pizza buffet than the Big Island. So I love it. And Cody, Wyoming, just if we get laid
Pizza
over. Right.
right
So
there.
I love it. Yeah, right. I mean that pizza right there. We all
Pizza.
know it. And just I love because it looks like they're making the 90s style pizza again, right? With the
Yeah.
pans, they're actually making the dough, and I love it. I think they need to do more of it, more than the nostalgia. It was kind of the pizza we all grew up on, right? I mean, if we didn't do the trays Sicilians at home, we had this. So that's fun. I think it's fun stuff.
I
All
dig
right.
it.
Speaking of another Yum brand, we're going to go to Taco Bell, who is always trying to think outside the bun. Taco Bell to test new menu items at select locations, courtesy of Newsweek. New item, Mexican pizza empanadas, has been added to Taco Bell's test menu. So I'm going to start with Will. Will, I remember one of the first times I was on, you and I just went to town on the Taco Bell Mexican pizza. I think we are both fans. It hits us in the heart. You think about Mexican pizza empanada, which really, I think the line between empanada and calzone is just fried or not fried, right? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah.
Mexican pizza empanadas?
Well, there are fried calzones, which we were also talking about on the side, Jim, right? That not
Yeah.
enough people are making in general the fried calzone, but I don't know if there can be more of a stretch than calling the Taco Bell Mexican pizza pizza, let alone reinventing it as an empanada and still calling it pizza. I feel like this is the degree beyond the degree that we're allowed to kind of stretch something. I don't know how this qualifies as a pizza related item in any sort of way, but I'm there. Is it just the pizza sauce that is already made up and not a pizza sauce that Taco Bell uses to call this a pizza as opposed to just an empanada? I'm gonna eat it,
Yeah.
absolutely, but I'm losing the connectivity between the 2.
Yeah. So it does explain before I throw it to Anna. So we've got our seasoned beef, 3 melted cheeses. It has to be a blend. Then it's deep fried in empanada. Then it comes with the signature Mexican pizza dipping sauce. You get them in a 3-pack, or I mean, honestly, just go for the 6-pack. This is unlike traditional Mexican pizza, which has the beef, refried beans, cheese, nice smells, Mexican pizza sauce folded between 2 crispy tostadas.
The use of traditional Mexican pizza
Traditional
there
Mexican
just slays
pizzas.
me every time, yes.
Anna, what are your thoughts? Talk about. I know you were upset. And you had the vigil when the traditional Mexican pizza went off the menu.
Okay,
You gonna be driving down for this?
to be fair, I don't think I've ever had a traditional Mexican pizza. So I feel like I'm on the outside of the conversation. But based on what you described, this empanada pizza containing, to me, it doesn't sound at all like a pizza. So
Not even
I
right.
think
No.
because you're using a breaded item with some type of sauce and then also cheese and a protein together, it could be a pizza, but that doesn't qualify in my book. So would I eat it? Also, yes.
Yeah, also,
But
yes.
I'm not
It's
gonna
like
call
that
it
sounds
pizza.
right. I mean, what's the difference between a pizza and a tostada, right? I mean, we're just mincing words here. No, I'm with you both. Currently available in Phoenix. They're trying it in different combinations. Listen, this is not pizza. The Mexican pizza was not pizza. To then make an empanada and call it pizza is just, it's beautiful marketing because people are going to say that's pizza. And yeah, you're right. Will, we are so many degrees of separation away. They're
Right?
gonna call it Baja Blast a pizza right next
Yes, that's
because that's
the new
basically where we
Baja
are.
Blast pizza flavor,
Pizza,
and you're
but
gonna say
pizza flavor,
that makes sense, absolutely.
which I
I
would
feel
try,
like
by
I'm
the
like,
way.
"Hey, kids, get in the car. We're going out for pizza." And then we drive to a Taco Bell and order this. Everyone would be confused. Not one
Yeah,
person would be
not wrong.
understanding the
No,
conversation. So it's
but
like,
would they eat it and would they love it?
if it's not within, like, my consideration set of what a
Yeah,
pizza should contain, it's not lacking.
it has cheese. You don't know what else you want.
That's the one connective item here. There's a
Yeah,
cheese blend.
cheese blend,
Wow.
We
right?
don't know what
We
blend it is, but it's a
no.
blend.
It's we don't
It's
we
the
don't.
pizza blend, I
It's a pizza
understand.
blend. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is I get how we got here, but I don't think anyone took a step back and said, "Do we just call this an empanada?" Which is still delicious, right? We still know what these are.
Which would have been very
Fine.
innovative for Taco Bell to have,
Yeah,
like, an
would have been great.
empanada. In general, they don't,
Yeah,
right? So this would
no,
have been like, "Wow, unique new offering," but,
yeah.
I don't know.
Are pizza rolls just pizza flavored empanadas?
I get.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
That's
You give me
wild.
some pizza rolls from Taco Bell now. Now we're on to something.
I like a good pizza roll.
Yeah, I mean, this place in my heart. Yeah, pizza rolls are just Italian empanadas. There you go.
Funny.
It's hard to top. Speaking of someone who I'm sure loves empanadas, our last article is courtesy of Yahoo. Guy Fieri says this pizza topping gave him goosebumps. So we're just gonna get right into it because the mayor of Flavortown knows what he's doing. So there's a pizza topped with carrots and dukkha from Weights and Measures in Houston, Texas. So I'm going to read this, then we're going to get takes. So basically, roasted carrot pizza, thinly sliced carrots that are basically marinated in orange juice with zest, honey, butter, and then dukkha, which is Egyptian spice blend that's very popular. I maybe Will or yeah, you can help me
I
kind of
heard people
describe it.
say it was similar to, like, za'atar
Za'atar, yeah,
as
it's
a
kind of always put, but
seasoning.
maybe just it's got a little different flavor to it. So yeah, it's basically bechamel, Gruyere, Fresno chilies, the carrots with the dukkha on top, and he loved it. So Anna, have you ever conceived anything like this kind of pizza in your life?
No, but to me, it sounds delicious. So I just might. Now, I don't, the ingredients that we use, I mean, carrots, really, I can't think of a time that I put carrots on a pizza, but it makes total sense. Like they're sweet. I don't know that if they might be a mushy texture though. So I guess it would be depending on how you roast them or cook
Yeah,
them. But yeah, I've never tried it. Totally open to it.
yeah. Will, what were your thoughts here? I mean,
I'm
just
down
look at that
for
slice.
this. I'm in. If this is the, like, style of the dough, like, this thin and kind of with this, like, sesame seed, dukkha, I guess what I'm thinking of za'atar, like, this looks good, man. I'm not gonna say I'm shocked that we haven't seen a lot of carrot pizzas, but I feel like seeing a ton of, like, carrot use lately where people are using them
Yeah,
in kinda crazy ways, like, seeing people doing, like, carrot lox and, like, putting it on everything, so many different, like, styles and ways of cooking it, so I just think this is so cool, and I'd love to try it, absolutely, I'm in.
yeah, I'm with you. I think the flavors are great. This is a flatbread, right? This is a Mediterranean
Yes,
flatbread been
yes, yes.
repurposed. This is California style pizza to a T, right? I mean, it is, right? It doesn't really contain traditional pizza ingredients, but you're using a dough with stuff on it. I'm with you, and I'm worried about the texture of the carrots. They almost have to be candied first. I'm wondering what the orange juice if they're pickled and candied before
They
they're
have
roasted.
to be.
Have
They
to
have
be.
to be, right?
Or else they would just kinda, and you'd have to probably use something, maybe an heirloom, or you wouldn't just use, like, baby carrots, right? You'd have to use something that's got some texture. Yeah, I love the flavors, and I love it, it's a flatbread. I don't know that I call it pizza, but you can call anything. You can call it
I
empanada
have a
pizza, now you can call this, so,
Yeah.
well, I know, so
I have a question. So for the dukkha, is it, like, chopped or grated, like, the nuts in it? Do
That
you guys know? Because,
no.
like, it has, what, hazelnuts and pistachios and nuts in it with, like, the
Yeah.
spices? I'm
yeah,
wondering.
it's very fine.
Very fine, okay, I was wondering if it was a little bit like, if it wasn't so fine that would be part of a texture with the carrot that I would actually really like.
Yeah, let's go to Wikipedia here, and kind of go a reliable source. Yeah, it is definitely more ground, but I'm with you. I would love a little more texture with the hazelnuts and the spices, and give me a moment. But yeah, you can see it's pretty well. Yeah, I'd say processed. I would say processed. Pretty well broken down. That's why I say it's got kind of Zatar vibes to it. Certainly.
Seems like a mortar and pestle type,
Yeah.
Mhm.
grinding kind of action. I'm thinking these carrots, though, are going to be like, I know you were saying baby carrots, Jim, just as a point of reference, but I'm thinking these are going to be like mandolin carrots. You know what I
Oh
mean? Where
yeah.
we're going to get some curl to it. Like we're going to be super thin. That's what I'm envisioning, like these working like.
Well, I mean, we have the
Picture,
picture here. Let's
yeah,
go
was
to it.
not
Yeah, that was not what I got out of what this pic. If this picture is of that pizza, and I'm assuming it is, you can see these are kind of sliced. I'm not getting ribbons here. I'm getting kind of. I'm assuming that's the carrot, right? I'm getting like almost like pepperoni, like faux pepperoni kind of vibes from it.
Just not what I'm picturing. But
Yeah,
my eyes can't be deceiving, Jim. I'm seeing the same now.
yeah. Let's make it big. There we go.
Oh,
Now we can see
even
it.
better, even better.
So yeah, I mean but yeah, you can see there's a lot more texture to this
yeah,
dukkha than maybe, and I like that. I like that a lot. I think the texture is good. That's what this is. This is a textural pie first, I think. Obviously the flavors work with the Gruyere and the nuttiness, the earthiness, but I think the texture really kind of sets us apart. So I try it. I think it's really interesting.
yeah, that looks delicious.
Yeah. There you go.
No,
I don't know
That's
Jim,
one
many
you might
people
actually
do
make.
either.
Yeah.
add it to the next book, buddy. I'm in for some ducka pie.
You know what? Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm not a big carrot guy, right? I've cooked them a lot of ways, but hard to, like, I made chicken noodle soup today. I put them in. I had to, but carrot guy. Well, I just having good carrots. I know it's me.
Love them.
Uh hey, Anna, where can we find you on the internet if people want to see your ducka gelatos? They're
Oh.
coming out soon.
Ooh,
Yeah. To say that could actually work.
I'm gonna probably have to do that. Well, that would be at Mercuria's Gelato
Mm.
on Instagram and, or at Mercuria's PGH to follow me with pizza.
Which you should do both. Will, are you humorous online at all?
I am so funny. I am not, but you can find me at Funny Will, funny with an IE, all over.
And you should. I'm Jim Cooks Food Good, where you get your content. Of course, you already follow, like, rate, subscribe. I Need Pizza Club, YouTube, by Instagram, wherever you get your content. Of course, please share this podcast, like, rate, and subscribe. But until next week, friends, thank you so much, and we will see everyone next week at about 9 o'clock Eastern for another episode of the Pizza Roundtable. Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Good